Hello everybody and welcome to Sim Race TV. The Pro Late Models tonight, the Dirt Outlaws series here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Race number 8. We're getting dirty tonight. One more time here. These guys got 2 more races left, so stay tuned to what's going to happen. Tight points battle, we'll go over that here in a minute. In the meantime, I'm Jay Weezy with the SRTV Network booth here, bringing you this live action here from the dirt track of Charlotte. Like I said, it's race number 8. These guys laying it all on the line. Let's take a look at some of the fastest drivers out there in this practice session as we got about 8.5 minutes winding down here, so it's getting close to go time. Keith Hackney, he's on top of the leaderboard. He's got a win here. He won a USA last week. TJ Coggins, he's in second. TJ won at Charlotte, race number 2. We got Kyle Pearson there in third. Wes Squatney and Nathan Kassler. A lot of fast drivers. Found out how to get around this place here at the dirt track at Charlotte. We'll know how they do it. Let's take a look. Right along on board here with Troy stuck with. Troy knows how to get around this place. He'll show you around the dirt track at Charlotte. We're going to take a look at some of the weather information here for tonight's race. You see it, 80 degrees, winds coming out of the west at 12 miles an hour there, and 83-degree track temperature. Skies are overcast, no fog here, but a lot of heated up race cars out there. We're gonna have some fun. I can feel it already. A lot of fast drivers here. See, we got a lot of people showed up for this one. Only 22 will make it. So everybody get ready for this one. As soon as practice winds down, they're gonna move on to qualifying, and we're gonna get this show on the road. About to get dirty here. Thanks for watching. Tommy Haynes, what's up everybody out there? I see you guys. Jake Green, Tommy Haynes, Blake Mosley. Anybody that's out there watching, we are live on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch TV, so check us out however you want. But welcome to Sim Race TV. Practice is winding down here. We got about 3 minutes left. And while we got a second here before practice gets finished up, take a look at this. Tell you what, this is something you want to get interested in. If you're pretty quick out there on the dirt track, or at least you think you are, why don't you come on over to the International Dirt Association's Fall Classic, the first annual here, presented by Canton Wines Diesel Performance. It's going to be at 8 o'clock, September 27th. It's $150 to win. I think the top 3 spots pay out, but either way, $5 entry free, so check it out. The International Dirt Association's Fall Classics coming up here September 27th at 8 o'clock Eastern time, that is, so check out that. If you're interested, or if you think you can win some money, how about that? Everybody likes money. Speaking of money, iRacing iFlag, man, if you use the promo code SIMATICS2018, you get 15% off. And I know this is the Dirt Outlaws series, but all these great people, they help make the International Dirt Association what it is. We'll go over more of that later on, but looking at these leaderboards, say it's still the same. Top 5 hasn't changed. The fastest lap on the track right now is a 15.451, and of course that was last week's winner, Keith Hackney, that put that time down. But let's see how many. We got a full house here tonight. Like I said, it's race number 8. Nathan Kassler was the points leader going into the race last week, and I don't think the points have updated yet, so I can't give you the point standings coming into tonight. But I'll tell you what we can do. We'll take a look at the point standings from the last update. So Nathan Kassler, he went into race number 7 as your points leader. He was a little bit ahead of Thomas TJ Coggins. Keith Hackney was there in 3rd, and you see Keith was only 6 points. He was tied with Thomas Coggins there for 2nd, only 6 points out, and Keith, he finished, he won that race, so he should, I don't know, he might be the points leader coming into tonight. So you know, that's the best I can do as far as the points go. So I got a feeling that TJ Coggins, Nate Kassler, and Keith Hackney are right on top of each other in the point standings. And this is race number 8, so not a whole lot of time left to make it happen. You got this race, you got 2 more. They're going to Knoxville next week, I think. Let's take a look at the schedule real quick. Going to Charlotte. This is Charlotte. We're going to Knoxville, and then we're going to do the season. The season ender is going to be at Lanier Speedway, so they're going to try to make it happen at Lanier. Small 3/8 mile oval for a championship night, but it's going to be pretty cool, man. It's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on for the International Dirt Association and the Simatics Monday Modified Series, man. Modified Mondays. It's a great race here lately, but I know they're going to have to keep Keith Hackney on a leash tonight here because, like I said, Keith Hackney, Nathan Kassler, and TJ Coggins are pretty much tied for first. So what a points battle going on, man. That's pretty cool, and I'm glad to hear that. These guys' paints are updating. Actually, let me make sure I got their paints up to date while I'm thinking about it. So I know they love their paint jobs. They put in a lot of hard work on these paint jobs. So you might see these cars blink out for just a second, turn white, and they'll come back with the correct paint job on there. So if your paint job's not right now, just hang tight. We'll get that together. No worries. What's up, Mr. Cardwell? And Chris Gupta's in the house, man. Thanks for watching. Like I said, race number 8, things are heating up, and we're getting dirty here at the dirt track in Charlotte on SimRace TV, the Dirt Outlaws series. About to make it happen. Right now, Nathan Kassler on the top of the leaderboard right here. He's sitting on the pole, with a 15.574. They ran a 4 in practice, so, you know, the track might be getting a little bit slower. Patrick Solari out there was getting his paint updated. All right, Keith Hackney. There he is, the 69. He's looking to put it back on top, and he does it with his very first lap. He goes straight to the pole. 69 machine's fast tonight. He does change up his number pretty quick, too. So tonight, he's the 69. Nathan Kessler, he's scored in second right now. As qualifying winds down, let's take a look at how this all wrapped up here. Keith Hackney with a 15.564. Nathan Kessler, and by the way, qualifying's not over. Let's see, we got looks like a couple cars still headed out on the track. It's going to be Troy Stuckwish and Wes Gwaltney. They haven't qualified yet, but we'll look at it what it is right now. Keith Hackney on the top. Nathan Kessler, he ran a 574, so he was only just a little bit behind him. Right, look how tight these times are here. A lot of 5s and 6s out there. And they did it without hitting the wall. If they hit the wall, don't count. Thomas Coggins in third. Sean Freeman fourth. Noah Samples is in sixth. Kyle Pearson in fifth. I did that one backwards there. Rod Tucker and Patrick Solari. Dakota Myers. We got Zane Yost out there. He's rounds out the top 10 right now as they sit. Josh Corkwell, Ralph Connor Jr. sitting in 11th and 12th. Jason Nash, Chris Cox there, Ronald Corkwell, Jarrett Murphy, Corey Stansel, Jared Nash, Stephen Brady, and David Clymer. Clymer time there in 20th. And it looks like we got 22 cars going to run. Troy Stuckwish and Wes Gwaltney going to start in the back tonight here. So I tell you what we can do. While we got a minute left here in practice, I know these guys are going through a driver's meeting right now, but I'm going to break the rules real quick. And let's see if we can interrupt this driver meeting real quick. See if we can get a talk in with somebody. Let's talk to TJ. TJ Coggins right now. He's in third, and he was tied with Keith Hackney coming in to last race. Thomas, TJ Coggins, you got a copy?
Gotcha, bud.
Hey, man, y'all was coming in the last race. Pretty much tied up there for second. You was only 6 points behind Nate Kessler. The points hadn't updated this week. But knowing that and how you ran last week, we know you got a shot at this championship, being this is race number 8 and you got 2 more to go. What's your shot at this one?
I feel pretty good about it. Get through the heat races, try to stay up front, and then try to make my move when we get to the race. I feel pretty confident about it, so we'll see.
Oh, yeah, you got a fast race car, man. How's the track feel? How's the car feel?
Car feels pretty good. Track is slicking off a little bit quicker than I thought it was, but overall it's pretty good.
All right, man, we'll let you get back to work. See if you can get it done out there.
Thank you, Jay Wizard.
All right, qualifying's over with. Time to move on. We're moving it quick here. It's about to go really fast from now on out here as we move on to heat race number 1. The first race of the night. We'll check out our starting grid here tonight for heat race number 1. It's going to be Keith Hackney. You probably already know that. If you're a big fan of dirt, you know how all this works. Keith Hackney starting up front on the pole with Sean Freeman on his outside there. Second row is going to be Rod Tucker and Zane Yost. Third row is going to be Jason Nash on the inside with Jarrett Murphy alongside him. Stephen Brady and Troy Stuckwish. They're going to be in that last row there starting. Fourth row, that is. So they ain't too far back here. We got 8 of them competing in this one for the top 4 spots. Top 4 is going to transfer on to the main. We got 50 laps coming up here at the dirt track at Charlotte for the Dirt Outlaws Series, race number 8. Get ready, 'cause we're about to get dirty. Everybody's all lined up and ready to go. This is the last time around here. That pace truck's gonna pull off on pit road here right now, and then Keith Hackney, he's about to hammer down, see if he can't pull this one off here. Pace car's in, it's on Keith Hackney. The 69, hammers down, green flag's out. He gets way out front there too, leads the battle and back in the back there. Let's get a wider shot. The number 3 trying to make a move. Zane Yas goes 3 wide. The 199's on the bottom. Jason Nash holding it. He hits that tire. The 25 of Stephen Brady barely misses that one as these guys are putting on a show. The 87 tangled up in the wall. The 3 catches a piece of that, and the 25 goes around. It's going to open the door back up for the 124, Troy Stuckwish. But we got to go back up front. Keith Hackney out to a nice little lead. About 1/10 of a second. Sean Freeman, he's in. I'm sorry. Rod Tucker's in second. 8 laps to get it done. We got 5 to go. Here's the 87 side by side with Troy Stuckwish. We go up front. Rod Tucker out his front windshield. Can he see him? He's there, but he's way far back. Let's take a look behind here because he's got Jarrett Murphy trying to run him down on that number 23 tonight. The top 4 is going to move on right now. It's Sean Freeman as the gatekeeper. He's going to be the last one to advance. Right now, Rod Tucker's holding down that number 2 spot. Jarrett Murphy there solidly in 3rd. Sean Freeman's fighting for that number 4 spot as Troy Stuckwish tries to make a move on that high side. Sean Freeman keeps it on the bottom. Both of these cars got damage as the 124 powers by on the high side there. They go 2 wide. They go side by side there through 1 and 2. Still fighting right now. Troy Stuckwish has got that number 4 spot as the white flag comes out. It's a battle for that transfer spot to make it onto this main event as the 87 tries to make it stick on the bottom. Troy Stuckwish moving on that high side. I have a feeling the momentum's going to take over that 124 machine as he clears that 87 to finish in that number 4 spot. That's going to do it for heat race number 1. Keith Hackney, Rod Tucker, Jarrett Murphy, and Troy Stuckwish. They're going to move on. Sean Freeman, Jason Nash, Zane Yost, and Stephen Brady. They're going to take it to the B main and fight it out for a spot there. Pretty sure all these cars will make it tonight, by the way. So, shouldn't be a big deal. But what a battle between Sean Freeman and Troy Stuckwish there to make it happen and put on a great show. For heat race number 2, they're going to have to follow that race, they're going to have to make something happen because we had adversity. We had a lot of damaged vehicles and we had some fast ones like Keith Hackney as he pulls off the win there for heat race number 2. He straight checked out on those guys. Let's take a look how heat race number 2 is going to end up. It's going to be Nathan Kassler starting on the pole in the 21 machine, but on his outside, he's got a hard charging Kyle Pearson. 2nd row, we got Patrick Solari. Patrick Solari's got Josh Corkwell alongside him. Chris Cox and Corey Stansel there in that 3rd row. And last but not least, it's climber time there in the back in the 420 machine, trying to make his way from the front to the back. I mean, from the back to the front. Yeah, Timothy, man, I tell you what. I bet you do. What happened, Jeremy? Oh, I remember. All right, my bad. All right, last time around, pace truck pulls it in here as these guys get set to go green. It's going to be on Nathan Kassler to hammer down here as he gets the green flag this time. And he takes it. One of the advantages of being the leader is you get to set this thing off sideways down into turn 1 like Nathan Kassler did, but Kyle Pearson moved it to the high side and then right back to the bottom, but the low-line legend still out front as he's going to lead lap number 1, and we got a 3 wide battle between these guys a little further back. Josh Corkwell, climber time in the 9 of Corey Stansel. Currently 5th, 6th, and 7th. Top 4, Nate Kessler, Kyle Pearson, Patrick Solari, and Chris Cox. Looks like Josh Corkwell trying to get that 4th spot there from Chris Cox. Chris Cox up on the high side. Josh trying to make the bottom work. Chris Cox has some trouble, gets in the wall. That's going to open the door there for Josh Corkwell. Josh is going to take it as he makes his move down to the bottom. Right now, Nathan Kessler's out front by 3.5 tenths. Patrick Solari there, not far behind, about 4 tenths behind there. So up front, running single file there. No pressure on the leader or second there. Patrick Solari holding down 3rd, and Chris Cox here. He is trying to get this number 4 spot, but Josh Corkwell just clears him there with that nose as they cross that start-finish line, which is going to score Chris Cox in that last transfer spot here to move on. These guys battling every lap here side by side. It's not making it any easier to catch these other guys like Patrick Solari, Kyle Pearson, and Nate Kessler. Chris Cox, more trouble, gets caught in the wall there. Josh Corkwell powers by him on the low side there and keeps it tucked down there, right down on the bottom. Josh Corkwell trying to make another stab at it as the white flag comes out. Chris Cox slings it around that high side right up against the wall, but Josh Corkwell powers off that bottom as they're going to take, thought he was going to take it side by side there, but looks like it's going to be Nathan Kessler as your race winner here in the 21 machine. Kyle Pearson, Patrick Solari, and Josh Corkwell, they round out the top 4 to transfer on. Chris Cox, David Clymer, and Corey Stansel off to the B main to battle that one out there. Heat race number 3 on the way. And the 88 machine of TJ Coggins, which is one of the top guys in the point standings here. Not sure if he's in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, but he's in one of those spots, I believe, but I could be wrong there. But he's your pole sitter here. He's going to have the number 8 of Noah Samples, Kentucky boy, down there on his outside. And the 22, Dakota Myers, starting on the inside, down there on the bottom. The number 4, Ralph Connor Jr., he's going to be on his outside there. And 3rd row starts off with Ronald Corkwell and Jarrett Nash. Jarrett's in the number 6. And last but not least is this 81 machine right here, Wes Gwaltney. So he's going to try to come from the back to the front. I've seen it happen before, so I know it can be done. So don't count none of these guys out. As they get set to go green, the pace truck about to pull off down on pit road. And it's going to be 8 more hot laps here in this heat race. But it's going to be on Thomas Coggins to set these puppies free as they go hammer down into turn number 1. It's on the 88. Z hammers down. It's green here for heat race number 3. Of course, Thomas Coggins gets out to a nice little lead. Noah Samples in 2nd there. Dakota Myers has got a handful of Ralph Connor Jr. there in the 4 as they are battling it out there for that number 3 and 4 spot. Ralph Connor Jr. slides right across the nose of that 22 of Dakota Myers, takes over that number 3 spot there, and now Dakota's got his hands full. The 29 of Jarrett Nash trying to move up in there to take that last transfer spot away, and he does it there as the 81 of Wes Gwaltney right behind them. He has got around Ronald Corkwell so far. They got 6 to go. Thomas Coggins out front by 8.5 tenths. Now a whole 2nd lead there. But Ralph Connor Jr. not far behind Noah Samples as we take a look. He pulls right up to his door, and they're going to go side by side down through the turn. Noah's up on that high side, and Ralph Connor Jr.'s found something down on the bottom as he gets tagged by the 8, and Noah Samples, it turns him around and back up in the Noah. The 8 is on his roof, and we don't have cautions here in these heat races, so that's trouble for the number 8 of Noah Samples, as he's gonna have to call the hooker. Thomas T.J. Coggins don't mind it, neither does the 81 of Wes Gwaltney, as he's came from last place and up to 3rd, but he's running out of time to catch the win here for heat race number 3. But he's locked into the transfer spot along with the 4 of Ralph Connor Jr., which took a hard hit from the 8, but he came out of that one great. It rhymed, right? Now he's moving up on the 81. The white flag's out for Thomas Coggins. The 81 has got Ralph Connor Jr. haunting him as he pulls right up on the back bumper of the 81. Ralph Connor Jr. is holding down that number 4 spot. He will be the last one to transfer on to the main. And like I said, 50 laps coming up here. Thomas Coggins with the win in the 88 machine. And wow, that went quick. Either way, Wes Gwaltney, Ralph Connor Jr. all gonna transfer. Noah Samples, tough break for him as these guys take a warm-up session. They're gonna go out and run some laps. See if we can get a talk in with one of these drivers. If you're out there watching and you got a driver you'd like to get a word in with, let me know who it is and we want to ask them, and we'll try to make that happen for you. We do have about 4 minutes left, so let me know. What's up, Trace? See you out there, man. Thanks for watching over there on YouTube. Like I said, we are live on YouTube, Twitch TV, and Facebook Live, so plenty of ways to check out this race in action here for the International Dirt Association Dirt Outlaws Series. And don't forget about all the great people that stand behind the Dirt Outlaws Series and the International Dirt Association, like HRT Sim Racing, iRacing, iFlag, Canton Wise Diesel Performance, Narwhal Bloodbath, S&M Motorsports, Stuckwish Nash Motorsports, that is, Hollywood Signs and Graphics, Dirt Track and Ferguson Racing, Mosley Designs, and like I always say, don't forget about iRacing iFlag. Check them out at iRacingIFlag.com. Use that promo code SIMATICS2018, 15% off. And I was thinking about, let's see if we can talk to the 21 here. I was watching him run these laps, and he came in as the points leader, so I think it will be a good talk. He came into last week as the points leader, so let's give it a try. Let's see if he can bless us. Nathan Kassler, Jay Whitson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you came into last week as the points leader, and I don't quite have the point standings for right now, but you were tied with Keith well, you wasn't tied. You was 6 points ahead, but they were tied for second there. TJ Coggins and Keith Hackney were 6 points out of the lead there. Not sure how your race went last week, man, but what do you think it looks like in the top 3 of the points?
Yeah, I think I'll be probably sitting third. I got a little contact there towards the end of the race and got back to 7th, but I think I'll probably fall back to 3rd here when the points update, and just try my best, try and run the Thomas and Keith down and try and get the win for the championship.
Well, you got a fast car out there tonight, man. How's it feel?
It's definitely gonna be a throttle control race, and who can manage the throttle the best. The track's slicking off now. It just gets slicker as the race goes on.
Yeah, well, you walked away with heat race number 1, man. Maybe you could walk away with this main event here coming up. 50 laps, man. You got a good shot. You got a fast car, man. And, you know, good luck in the championship as well.
Yep, thank you.
Hey, man, thanks for talking.
Yep.
Nathan Kassler, the low-line legend, as I call him, because he is always down there on the bottom. and extremely fast. Right now, this guy, the 88, Thomas Coggins, he's the fastest in this practice session as the track looks like it is slowing down just a little bit. Getting a little bit slicker, like he said. And we still got a minute left, so I'm gonna squeeze in another interview here with this guy. Keith Hackney, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy?
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, it's going good. You know, for me and you, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And when you come in last week, you were only 6 points out of the lead. You and TJ Coggins was tied there for second, but you walked away with the win, man. So coming into this race, I believe you're the points leader.
Yeah, I think I am too. Man, I'm just focused on trying to get a good run and staying in front of TJ, and we'll be all right. But TJ's got a good set here. We've run a few races today, and he's pretty strong. So I look forward to it. Yeah,
a lot of strong cars out there, man. Nate Castler, you, TJ, Ralph Connor Jr., he's fast, man. You got Jarrett Murphy, Kyle Pearson, you know, a lot of stacked drivers over here, man. What's your shot of bringing this one home?
I think it's pretty good. If I can stay out of trouble, I think we'll be all right.
Hey, man, you got a lot of people out there hoping for you to win this one, so do what you got to do, man. Go to work. I'll let you go.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Keith Hackney. All right, we're going to grid this one up here for race number 8. It is on. These guys are ready to go with Keith Hackney starting in that number 1 spot there. It's going to be hard to take him out of that spot because we've seen him lead every lap here and bring home the win. And on his outside, he's got a hard charging, very fast Nathan, the low-line Kessler, the low-line legend Kessler. 2 fast guys starting in that first row. Well, 2 fast guys starting in the second row. We also got Thomas Coggins there in third with the 12 of Rod Tucker on his outside. We also have Kyle Pearson and Rod and Dakota Myers there in that third row. 4th row is going to be Jarrett Murphy and Patrick Solari. Patrick's in the 99 machine. The 81 of Wes Gwaltney there. We know he's fast. He's going to have Troy Stuckwish alongside him and Josh Corkwell. The 58 machine, he's got his hands full of Ralph Connor Jr. to his high side there. Sean Freeman starts off in that 7th row there. He's got the 515 of Chris Cox on his outside. And the 8th row is going to be Jared Nash and Jason Nash. So Nash boys holding down that number 8 spot there. It's climber time there in the 9th row. Start 17th in that 420 machine with Ronald Corkwell on his outside in the 85. The 19 is Zane Yoss going to be on that 10th row on the inside. He's got Corey Stansel there in the 9 machine. He's going to be on his outside there. And last row, row number 11, Noah Samples had some trouble in his heat race, but looked like he was a fast car, so it looks like he ought to have some luck. He's going to need some luck coming up through the field, but he's going to have Stephen Brady to his outside there. Maybe Stephen and Noah can come up through there together, but they got a lot of fast drivers there. In between them and this leader, Keith Hackney, as they get set to go green here to start off race number 8. Keith Hackney hammers down here and gets a nice jump there over Nathan Kessler. Nathan, of course, stays on the bottom with TJ Coggins, Kyle Pearson, all those guys stay on the bottom, and Keith Hackney using that middle to high line. Not sure how this is going to work out as Nathan Kessler trying to move in here to take that lead away. Can't quite get to the back bumper there, and right behind him, we got Jarrett Murphy and Thomas Coggins there. Jarrett's in the 23 machine, and he's got his hands full of Rod Tucker in the 12. They're side by side, is why we're under caution. All right, caution's out. Looks like it's going to be the 87 of Sean Freeman. Let's take a look. What happened to Sean? Oh, stacks up just a little bit there, looks like. They gather it back up, head off into 3. The 58 gets tagged. Josh Corkwell. A little tap there from Dakota Myers. Sean Freeman nowhere to go. It's our first caution of the night right there. Top 5 didn't switch up too much there. It's our race leader still the 69 of Keith Hackney. Nate Castler still in second. Thomas Coggins there in third. Jarrett Murphy in fourth. Rod Tucker rounds out the top 5. And Wes Gwaltney started ninth, gained 3 spots in 2 laps. 2.5. So he's making some moves out there. The 81 machine looking good. Trying to get to the front. All right, they're doubling back up and getting set to go green here one more time. Got to get that first caution out of the way, you know. With the competition out here, it'd be crazy to see this thing run out without a caution. I really wouldn't want to see a race run out without a caution, to be honest with you. I like watching a little bit of bumping and grinding here and there. It's always fun to watch these guys put on a show. Some good racing going on tonight. You're right, Trace. This is going to be a blast calling this one. So we get set to go green. Keith Hackney going to get the key to hammer down here when that pace truck's in. He's green. The 69 way on the bottom, catching that left front there on the grass. That's about as low as it gets right there. As the 21 and the 88 go side by side. Little tappy tap on the wall there. Jarrett Murphy did the same thing. But these guys are flying up front. Nathan Castler up on the high side, and we're back under caution here. And I believe good question. All right, let's go to the magic button. Oh, we got a car upside down. That can't be the reason. Huh. I'm not sure what we are under caution for, so ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Yeah, sing it, John. That's your song, ain't it? All right. Keith Hackney, Thomas Coggins, Nathan Castler, Rod Tucker, and Jarrett Murphy. Top 5 right now. Patrick Solari, Sean Freeman, Wes Gwaltney, and Jared Nash. Troy Stuckwish finish out the top 10. We have some mean racing going on up towards the front, man. This is going to be fun to watch here. The lights off on the pace car, so get set, get ready, get set. We're getting dirty. Here it comes. And as you already know, the third restart, always single file here. And that's going to help out Mr. Hackney as well. Help him get out in front of TJ Coggins in the 88 machine. We're back under green. Everything's single file right now, especially up towards the front. We got some of them up on the high side, some of them a little bit lower. We got a battle between the 88 and the leader as TJ's caught Keith Hackney. Keith Hackney with a little trouble there, getting down into 1, scrapes that wall. Now he moves it to the bottom, gets as far away from that wall as he can, and TJ pulls right up to his back bumper, slides it down in there. Little bit of tappy tap, and the 69 makes it around, but I guess if that caution came out while Thomas Coggins was in front, he's gonna be your race leader now, and I believe it did. Absolutely. What a perfect time to throw a slider there to get that nose right out in front of Keith Hackney there to get that lead away from him. Let's go back and find out why we're under caution here real quick. Look like a little bit of trouble with the 25 of Stephen Brady there. Him and Dakota Myers doing a little bit of racing, but the 25 just goes into one, gets tangled up in the wall, can't get it off, and when he does get it off there, he goes right back into the number 4, I believe. That was Ralph Connor. No, that was... I couldn't tell you who he hit, but yeah, he hit him, and that's what happened. All right, you get it, right? You get it. 25 got a lot of damage on that thing, so he's gonna have to get that thing fixed here, as the lights are still on the pace car, so we ain't set to go green just yet. Rhonda Rodney Tucker. Rod is 4th for y'all watching. That's right, Rod's fast. That's what you should have said. Rod's fast if y'all are watching. He is killing it out there, man. TJ Coggins, Keith Hackney, Nathan Cashler, and Rod Tucker. Jarrett Murphy, your top 5 right now. And we're gonna tell you what we're gonna do. Try to jump in the car as soon as possible, but I don't want to miss a whole lot. All right, pace truck's in. TJ Coggins about to put the pedal to the metal. So he's gonna go sideways down into 1. We got trouble. Looked like the 12 went around. Rod Tucker loses a lot of spots. He's in the infield. Caution's out. Pile up on the front stretch, it looks like. Take a better look. Let's go back and take a look at what happened to Rod. Wow, we were just talking about him. He just get run over? Looks like he may have just got run over there on that restart there. They kind of all checked up right there is what happened. Yeah. And the 12 gets the short end of the stick there, as well as Noah Samples and David Clymer, it looks like. And Ralph Connor Jr. as well. So a lot of cars got tore up on that one, and it was... And let's go back and look at it one more time, because see how it starts. You know, a couple guys try to tighten up, and just accordion effect, just like you see anywhere else. And Rod Tucker back in 18th now on that. Hate to see that for him, and a lot of other guys that got caught up in that. Man, Rod was flying too. So Rod's got his hands full. He's gonna have to go back to work. Work his way up towards the front. Jonathan, yeah, you need to get out there, man. Nathan Castle. Almost halfway through this one already, so short track here at the dirt track in Charlotte. Not a whole lot of time to get it done. And it's not supposed to say KNOXVILLE up there, but it does. I'll change it after the stream. All right, we're getting set to go green. Thomas Coggins is going to do it one more time. Top 3 out to a nice start there. First one too wide. Looks like it's a little bit further in the back there. Kyle Pearson, the 81 of West Walton, Sean Freeman. Kyle gets into the wall just a little bit there. Trouble right there. Is that Wes? Nope. Sean Freeman. The 99 there. Sean Freeman, the 81 of West Gwaltney. They're all racing together there. Oh, Patrick Solari, I believe the 99, taps that tire, spins him around right in front of Sean Freeman. Sean Freeman had nowhere to go. Tough break on Sean Freeman. He's gonna tear his car up, put him in the back right now. Sean Freeman scored in 16th. Top 5 and looking like this: Thomas Coggins, Keith Hackney, Nathan Kassler, Jarrett Murphy, and Kyle Pearson. A little bit further back there, Jared Nash is West Gwaltney, Troy Stuckwish, Chris Cox, and Josh Corkwell. And the lights are still on the pace car. Check this out, man, real quick before we go back green. The Fall Classic's coming up September 27th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. $5 entry fee, $150 to win. Presented by Kent Wines Diesel Performance. Check those guys out. Check out the International Dirt Association and get involved in this. I'm pretty sure anybody is allowed in this race. It's a $5 entry fee, and I think the top 3 get paid on that. I'm not for sure. You have to talk to the admins over there at the International Dirt Association. For more info, check out the links in the description of the video. Unless you're watching on Twitch, find us on Facebook. All right, we're getting set to go green here. TJ Coggins sets them free. Nice battle up front here between Thomas Coggins and Keith Hackney. Keith putting some pressure on the back end there. Thomas Coggins, both running the same line right now. So one of them's gonna have to make a move as they hit them bumps coming through 3 and 4 and cross that start-finish line. This time by to lap number 32. Thomas Coggins led 17 laps so far, trying to lead that most important one. Kyle Pearson goes around in the 60. We got trouble in the back, still under green, no caution, and a hard-fought battle here between Keith Hackney and Thomas Coggins. These guys going at it. Riding right up next to that wall. As you see it, as they go side by side. Thomas Coggins holds on to that, leads another lap here, but Keith Hackney not giving up just yet. They almost touch, but they don't. Keith Hackney still putting the pressure on Thomas Coggins here. As we're coming to 15 to go. Taking a look from the helmet cam here on the 69 of Keith Hackney. He's got nobody behind him, and he's got all of Thomas Coggins' rear end right in front of him. As these guys are pretty much nose to tail, rim riding here at the dirt track at Charlotte for race number 8. Coming up on 10 to go. Keith Hackney sends it down in there. Ain't that the new thing? Send it, just send it, right? He sends it there, and he sends it right into the wall, and Thomas Coggins gains 1/10 of a second there on him. Just that little incident. He tries to make it up going down on the bottom, and you see he hit that tire, and it might not have a front end on it, but it's on there right now. But he's got a long way to go now, because Thomas Coggins is out front of him by 7/10 of a second. We got a battle between Troy Stuckwish, Patrick Solari, the 29 machine as well, Jared Nash, as they go side by side, Jared and Jason, and they get slowed up here by the caution flag coming out, and the caution is going to be on. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can hit the button. Oh, the 3, Zane Yas, he goes around there. Caution came out, but he kept it going. Let's take another look one more time. Oh, just a tap there from Ralph Connor Jr. The 87 of Sean Freeman catches a little door slam on that one. Nothing he could do. Let's go back live to number 3 of Zane Yas. Goes in, gets a new late model. Comes back out, but might be running out of time here. 8 to go for race number 8 here. And Thomas Coggins, your race leader. Keith Hagney having some trouble right now. Currently scored in 2nd. I'm sure it might be okay there on the 69, but right now he's having an issue with his connection. 3rd place is going to be Nathan Kassler. 4th, Jarrett Murphy. 5th is Kyle Pearson. It's your top 5 right now here with 7 to go. It's going to be 6 to go as they cross the line this time by. So it's going to be a 5-lap race to the end. You got 5 laps to make it happen. So I'm sure we're going to see some moves being made here by the 88 and the 69, and probably the 21. Nathan Kassler is going to be wanting to make something happen here as this race is coming to an end. The bumper cam of the 88 machine, and he's got a whole lot of Keith Hagney all over in that Fusion, Ford Fusion late model, and he just green flag. Sometimes I wonder if they do that on purpose. Oh, trouble in the back. Caution, back out. Not sure if it's going to finish that way or not. And they're going to slow it down as the pace truck comes out on the track. That might. I'm pretty sure they're going to go back green. Rod Tucker right now in 12th. 7th, actually. I was talking about the 12 car. The 12 car, 9th. All right. Well, it keeps changing, so I'll tell you in a minute. Let's take a look. Looks like he's behind Troy, so yeah, you're right. 10th. He's up there talking to Troy. Him and Troy having some words right now. He's gonna take Troy's spot. That's gonna put him in 9th. So I guess he is 9th place. It's gonna be a little shootout to the end. Yeah, it's showing 9th here, so he's gonna hold 9th. What a move, man. I'm telling you, coming from 16th to 9th real quick. So like I said earlier, I stick with it. Rod's fast out there in that 12 machine. So is the 88, the 69, and the 21. These guys fighting for a championship, you know. So nothing unusual about them being up towards the front. All right, we're getting set to go green here. The 88 is going to send it for one more lap here. Z hammers down, back green. White flags out here. Just one more time around for Thomas Coggins. Can Keith Hagney do it? Can he throw a slider? Can he make it stick? No. As he comes off turn number 4 to the checker flag, the 88 of Thomas Coggins pulls it off here at the dirt track at Charlotte. All in one move there that he made earlier. And the caution couldn't have come out at a better time for the 88 of TJ Coggins. And he's going to bring home the win. What a move there early in the race to get that race lead from Keith Hackney and to steal the win away here. But Keith Hackney, he's going to finish in second. Nathan Kessler, your top three, sitting on the track right there looking at you. What a race, what a finish, and what a move by the 88 early on to get the lead from Keith Hackney as he walks away with the win here for race number 8 for the International Dirt Association's Dirt Outlaws series here. We got 2 more races coming up. Before we move on to driver interviews, hang tight just for a second as we're going to take a look at our race results for this evening. Thomas Coggins, Keith Hackney, and Nathan Kessler, your top 3. Jarrett Murphy, Kyle Pearson, Wes Gwaltney, Rod Tucker, Jason Nash, Jared Nash, Troy Stuckwish rounds out the top 10. As you take a look further on back, you got Chris Cox, Ralph Connor Jr., Josh Corkwell, Patrick Solari, Dakota Myers, Stephen Brady, Noah Sample, Zane Yost, Ronald Corkwell, and you know David Climber Time Climber rounds out the field here tonight for an awesome race. Driver interviews coming right up, so don't go nowhere. We're going to get a word in with our race winner, our top 3, actually. So let's get that started. Up first tonight is our 3rd place finisher, Nathan Kessler. Nathan, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you managed to pull it off, man. You finished on the podium tonight, which is something you were looking for, you know, hoping to finish up on that podium and go into these last 2 races, man, with a chance, and looks like you got it. How was your race?
Yeah, it was a good race. I had nothing for them 2. Them 2 are in a totally different zip code.
Oh, they were quick, man, you know, and I was looking for a move to be made, but they didn't do it, and I thought maybe if they get tangled up, you could get around them there.
Yeah, that's probably about my only chance. It was pretty slick. I was starting to find a little grip towards the middle there, but not enough to keep up with them 2.
Yeah, you know, look like the high side's where it's at, man. But like I said, finishing on the podium, couldn't ask for nothing more besides maybe to win, you know. If you ain't first, you're last anyways. But you did a great job out there tonight, and I'm going to congratulate you on that. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the guys at MSR for helping me out with the sets, and thanks to everybody at IDA for putting this on. And can't wait to come back next week.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun here. You know, they're a week behind, so you know, little bit of hiccup there during the season. Had a rain out and a couple off weeks there for Labor Day and whatnot. But hey, it's gonna be a good season after all, I believe, man. And I think you got a shot at this one, and I'm pulling for you, man. I'm pulling for you.
Yep, thank you.
All right, good talk. All right, let's move on. Our 2nd place finisher, Keith Hackney. Jay Weezy, you got me.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, I tell you what, if he wouldn't have pulled off that move there early on in the race and stole that lead from you, man, I don't think anybody had anything for you. But just so happened the caution came out for him at a perfect time where he had his nose just in front of yours.
Yeah, we was talking about that in Discord. I was cussing like hell, but it's alright. Stuff happens. But if I'm going to lose anybody, I mean, I don't mind losing, you know, Phil. He's come a long way, and I've helped him, you know, a lot. So, I mean, just kudos to him. He raced a good race. And after we got going, like green flag run, I could get up underneath him green before, but it's just, I don't know. I just didn't have the right gear or something. I just didn't pull nothing out. So, but anyways, I mean, it was a good race. Other than that, I wish we didn't have some cautions, but it was pretty good.
Oh, I enjoyed it, and hey, hopefully everybody else did, man. And I know you're enjoying that 2nd place finish. That's still going to put you in the shot at walking home with the championship. I know you 3 guys finished top 3, and y'all are battling in the points. So it's tight, man. I can't wait to see the points when they come out.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I've already locked in one championship this week, and I'm just trying to bring these other few home.
Hey, well, you still got a shot at it, man. Anybody want to thank for finishing second tonight and a great season so far?
Just thank Lead 7, True Form, Race Products, Water Truck Productions, IDA for obviously putting these on 2 and 3 nights a week, future broadcasting, and just everybody out there watching.
Hey, man, thanks for putting on a great show again.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, let's move on to our race winner here. The man that stole the show, and he didn't do it easily, but he did it. It don't matter how you do it, as long as you do it. TJ Coggins, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
Pretty much stole the show tonight, man. You had a super fast race car, and you threw that move. Perfect timing, man. Perfect timing. Caution couldn't have come out at a better time, man. Gave you the lead and never looked back. You had it from there on out.
Yes, sir. It was a good car. It was good. Track was actually pretty racy. Knew I had to take some shots to get in front of Keith, and I threw that slider and just so happened to get up underneath him and passed him before the caution come out.
Yeah, when that caution come out, you know, I was wondering, because, you know, Keith had went back around you there, and I was like, I wonder if the caution came out when he made that move. If it did, it's going to give him the lead. And sure enough, you pulled up there on the pole and took this one, stole this one away, man. You didn't only steal it, you worked hard for it. You had a super fast race car. You've been having a great season. And like I was telling Keith, man, the points are going to be tighter than ever, and I can't wait to see them when they come out.
Yes, sir. Like I said, Keith ran me pretty clean, ran Nathan pretty clean as well, and they're pretty good fast race car drivers. And overall, it was a fun night.
Yep, and you got 2 more of those coming up, man. We're going to Charlotte next week, then we're off to LANIER to crown a champion here for the International Dirt Association's Dirt Outlaws Series, man. It was race number 8, and you got the win tonight. Congratulations. Anybody want to thank?
I want to thank Blake for putting this on, IDA. I also want to thank No Name Motorsports, and just want to thank you for broadcasting, Jay Wizzy.
Hey, man, we appreciate it, man. Thanks for putting on another great show, man, and hey, congratulations again.
Thanks, sir.
All right, that's going to do it for the race tonight here for the International Dirt Association's Dirt Outlaws Series, man. But if you enjoyed it, hit a like, hit a share, follow, sub, whatever you want to do, man. I appreciate it. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down or, you know, unsubscribe, whatever you want to do. No hard feelings here, no love lost. We do appreciate it, but special thanks to all the people that helped make the International Dirt Association what it is, like the HRT Sim Racing, iRacing iFlag, Canton Wines Diesel Performance, Narwhal Bloodbath, Stuckwish Nash Motorsports, Hollywood Signs and Graphics, Ferguson Racing, Mosley Designs and Dirt Tracking. And like I said, if you want iRacing iFlag, check them out at iRacingIFlag.com and use the promo code. Get yourself 15% off, man. Just type in SimAddicts 2018. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I did. Thanks for watching. Another great race here for the International Dirt Association. And I'm Jay Weezy up in the SRTV Network booth. So for Sim Race TV, for all you great fans out there, and for all the drivers, everybody, y'all have a great night and keep getting dirty.